Looks like we're getting started here in the stream. Hey guys, I'm Mark with the Ovalrc, and we're getting started here tonight on the live. Got a lot of things to show you guys. I got the table filled. I got stuff underneath the table. We got a lot of trucks from Traxxas. Black Friday is coming up in just 2 days. Can you believe the holidays are here already? And we're talking about new RC trucks and some parts to go with it from Traxxas. Got a big night definitely ahead of me here, so we're gonna pretty much dive right into it because Traxxas announced last night that they are having this big Black Friday sale, and that's unprecedented as what they had said in their email. And they said, please, hey, can you spread the word, get it out to your followers? And I said, you bet, no problem. So I was happy to hear about it, and I'll tell you guys all about it. We got a lot of trucks to show you crammed here in the garage tonight. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there, you and your family. I hope all is well, and hopefully you can get through another year, right? Ovalrc getting ready to kick off. We're just about the end of year 6 here. 6 years I've been doing this. It's kind of crazy. Been on YouTube for about 10, 11 years or so. But we got an exciting night for everybody here tonight. As far as if you want to look at some new vehicles, some new gift ideas, I have everything here from Traxxas, and we'll try to show you everything I got. Of course, right here on the table, we got these new stands from Traxxas. It's the aluminum stands, and I have my Traxxas Sledge sitting on top of this one right here. Has a little lever underneath. You can lock that stand in place. Really nice. And if you see, I got these paddle tires on the truck right now. This is as it was raced in the last mud bog, so I received this truck from Traxxas, came right out of the box, put it right on the track. We didn't even run it, except for that was it. And we put it in the mud bog, and we actually won the mud bog with it. My son won that day against some high performance X Maxes and Ovalrcteams, you name it, but the Sledge took it all. So they do have some great deals going on with the Sledge. Has some great deals going on with the I'm losing the model number here. We'll bring it up for you guys in just a minute though. But we got the Slash 4x4 brushless sitting right next to me with the BL-2S motor in it, and I have that sitting right on top here. Got some batteries, some chargers. TRX4. We have Slash 2-wheel drive that I brought out tonight to show you guys. So let's start talking about some of these deals here and see if I can't bring that up for you guys. I'm doing everything here by myself here tonight, so we're going to be working through everything. Let's see what we have. Oh, wrong one, sorry. Okay. We're looking for Black Friday number 1. Okay, to kick it off, first deal that Traxxas has, and this is on the XRT plus the $29.97 dual 4S completer pack. You will get $150 off per their advertisement here, and that's if you buy the 78086-4 with the $29.97 dual 4S charger. So XRT, I don't have that truck, but it looks like you would need two 4S batteries for it, so it would be an 8S truck, I believe, and it looks like you're going to need to purchase the charger, the dual charger, which I have right here. We'll take a look at that in just a minute because we have the Sledge right in front of me. Like I said, I have a lot of trucks around me. I need room, so we can't move this out of the way right this moment. But one of the hot deals they have going on during this Black Friday deal is the XRT. So if you had your eye on that truck there, you will need to buy the dual 4S completer pack to go with it. And that would come with 2 batteries and a charger, it looks like. But you would get $150 off. Great deal. So Traxxas said to me, this is an unprecedented sale that they normally don't do a Black Friday sale. And said, hey, can you tell your followers out there that this is what we're doing? I said, yeah, sure, no problem. So everything I get from Traxxas, or I buy, I keep everything that I get from them, or if I buy it, I keep everything too. I don't sell anything because you never know when you need to do a video with something. I like having all these trucks around to just grab and go. I've been doing the YouTube for a long time and started out with Traxxas, so you can say I'm a Traxxas fanboy, whatever, I don't care, because I race a Traxxas Slash, and I do it pretty much every other week or weekly depending on what's going on at the time. But started out racing oval on this channel with the Traxxas Slash, and last week did some racing still with that Traxxas Slash. I have the original race vehicle that I bought from the very start to show you guys tonight, and it's still going strong. That one I use at a lot of different racetracks. I have a couple different Slashes, two-wheel drive, but still have the original one. I think that's pretty cool. All right, guys, so that's the XRT 2997. I don't have that truck to show you anything about it, but you will need to buy that 2997 Dual 4S completer pack, and you'll get $150 off. Apparently, this started, it said as of now, which I guess they were talking about today or last night, I'm not sure. And this runs through Monday. That's right, so the sale will go through the dealers, I believe, today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday and Monday, the sale will continue online. You can go on Traxxas.com and choose that. I don't have a code or any special codes to give you to say, hey, you got this information through the Ovalrc, because Traxxas does support their dealers and they want you to go to the dealer first instead of the website. But they realize not everybody has a dealer, and you can go online to purchase that vehicle, which is awesome. But there's really there's nothing in it on my end. You know, Traxxas does supply me with trucks, so I get that. I'm happy about that. You know, I get a lot of trucks I get to mess around with here, have a great time. So check out Traxxas.com, get yourself an XRT, and grab that completer pack. You'll get $150 off per the Traxxas sale they have going on. You may need to check out all the details on their website, because I got very limited details about it, just what I have showing on the screen here for you guys. And the ad that they asked us to share out, Black Friday deals, $150 off, well, up to $150 off certain vehicles, and we got a list of vehicles. So we're going to keep on showing you what I got here tonight. Okay, up next, and that's that truck we have right here on the table. So I will be able to tell you more about this truck here. So the Sledge, you will need to purchase a Sledge, which I really can speak highly of. Like I said, we entered this truck in one of our mud bog events right after we got it, and we were up against some modified Traxxas X Max, some Ovalrcteam 8Ss. They were modified up, didn't really matter. This truck right here took it just the way you see it. We did have some kind of a wheelie bar on the back, so that way it'd keep all four tires down. We put these paddle tires on, so it does not come with the paddle tires, but when you put these paddles on, this thing is an absolute beast through the mud, we found out. Picked up the win that day, the first time out with the truck, and really it's stock right out of the box. People could hardly believe it, but what an awesome truck. So I'll spin it around the stand here. It's sitting on this brand new Traxxas stand that they just came out with, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit and give you a part number on that too if I can find it. Very nice, Traxxas Sledge. Let me switch over here so you guys can take a better look. This thing is an absolute beast. Just a little smaller than the X Max. The X Max is probably the only truck in the lineup a little bigger than that. Maybe the XRT too. I'm not sure. I don't have an XRT. But you guys can see what this Sledge looks like. Love it in the black and red and silver. Very cool colors. All right, we'll take it off the stand here so I can show you more about it. Set everything down here. You do have to, I think you have to, it's been a while since I've got this truck here. Going live, you gotta love live. Yeah, there is. There's body tabs underneath there. I think, I can't remember. Let's see what we got. I don't know how they come off. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's how. Everything's a little bit different with each truck. They're not all the same. And I got a lot of them. So this is what the body looks like. And underneath you'll see what I was having trouble with. I thought there was clips up front, but there isn't. There's just this tab. So you slide that tab into the front of the truck like that, and then you set the body down on these clips right here. So you need to release the clips first at the back of the truck. That's what I was reaching underneath there. Got a real nice support frame system underneath there. And this truck I beat up pretty good. So none of my trucks get babied. They all get hammered out either in the mud or jumping or whatever it is. I don't do nasty bashing with it. That's not what I'm about. I'm not into destroying my trucks. There's nothing I need to prove there. I do, these are expensive toys, and I do like to mess around with them, but it sure does get expensive to fix them. This is what we have inside here, and I don't have all the details on this Sledge right here because running a little bit late setting everything up tonight. Does have an aluminum chassis underneath, and you can see this one here is beat up pretty good, but yeah, we used it in the mud. She was a winner. And this has 2 connections for your battery, and these are Traxxas connectors right there. And I believe this truck here runs on 6S. And you slide 2 of those in the battery tray down on the side of the truck somehow. It's been a while since I had this truck out. I don't use these as much as I should. There you go. You stand them batteries up like that. See that right like that. A tray just clips right into place. And it's been a while since I used this truck. Last time out was when we won with it. And then you plug in both your connections right into this electronic speed controller right here, and you would turn on the speed controller after you have your radio on. Comes with a big, huge, you guys can see this motor right here. Look at that motor. That brushless motor is humongous in this truck. I don't know the size offhand. I know that doesn't really help you, but again, I'm showing you the models really tonight instead of going through like a complete unboxing. Got the servo up front here. Everything very heavy duty on the truck. Really like this truck, guys. This is the Traxxas Sledge, and I'll get to more details here. It's a 4-wheel drive truck, center diff, metal drive shafts on the front and rear, a lot of suspension. Some guys use this for like an off-road 8-scale truck. They put different tires on, and I use it as like a truggy. I didn't get a chance to try that yet, but I plan to, and I really like that truck. Let's go back here. I'll tell you more about it. So this is Traxxas Sledge, and with the $29.90 dual 3S completer pack, you get $100 off. That's with the 95076-4 with the $29.90, and you'll receive $100 off 11/22, which is today, through 11/27, which I believe is Monday. Again, the sale runs Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and online starts on Sunday and Monday. For those of you who don't have a Traxxas hobby shop dealer near you, you can go online and purchase this vehicle too. Unprecedented for Traxxas to have a sale like this, and you guys will get some money off if you order the truck completer pack all together with the batteries. Great truck, Traxxas Sledge. Okay, I'm going to jump over here and see if you guys have any questions for me while I'm on here. How's everything sound? Hey, how you doing around Mars? Kamor? Deepak Kamor? Woo! How's everybody doing tonight? You got Thanksgiving coming up tomorrow. Where are y'all heading? Y'all heading out to friends, family? I'm sure you're heading somewhere. Me, I'll be heading over to spend some time with my son and my grandkids. But how you guys doing tonight? Everybody must be out drinking, I guess. It's known as one of the biggest party nights of the year, drinking nights of the year. It never seemed like that to me, though. Every time I went out on Thanksgiving Eve, there was never anybody out. It was always pretty slow at the bars, so I never really understood it, but that's what they tell me. And I've been around some of the hot spots down in Florida and stuff, and no, I just never really seen it being a big night. Now, the Black Friday, that night, oh yeah, jam-packed out. So what are you guys up to tonight? Anything that you want to see that I might have underneath the table here, because I got quite a bit coming up. How much? Good question, because I don't have all those prices here in front of me, so I can't tell you, but you know what? I think I can. So let me jump over here and we'll see. Jump over to the Traxxas showroom. All you have to do is go to Traxxas.com, look at the item that I'm looking at, and right now we're checking out the Traxxas Sledge. I'm going to try to find it for you guys and let you know how much this is. Okay, the Sledge is listed. It's an 8-scale truck, skill level 4, 70 plus mile per hour. Yes, it's a quick truck for sure. $699.95. So roughly $700 for the truck, but that's just the truck. You're going to need the charger and you're going to need the batteries. It is a Max 6S, so it will run on 6S. It's got the VXL 6S power system in it. Monster servo, sledgehammer tires. Those are not the tires that you'll get on the truck. It'll come with more like a road tire. Reading some of the details here. I don't know. Not going to get into too many details. Like I said, this really isn't an unboxing. It's just telling you guys all about, just shows different stuff about the truck. But you can head on over to Traxxas.com and check out everything there about the truck. Hi, Pop, from Chase and Caleb. Hey, how you guys doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Sorry I can't be up there with you this weekend. Be on the live here for a little bit, talking about some trucks. I know you guys are looking at my truck saying, ooh, I want to play with Pop's trucks. Yeah, I know. Trim the new Rustler 4x4 Ultimate. I got a Rustler, and it's a 4x4. I'll be showing you a little bit. Is it the Ultimate? I don't know. We'll take a look. It may be. It's not the, well, we'll talk about that in just a bit. We're not there yet. Let me get back to where we were at here. I'm working everything by myself tonight, guys, so it's a little tough. All right, let's check out the next deal. Next deal is going to be the Max, and that is with the 2996 X4S completer pack. $100 off the Max if you get the Max truck. 89086-4 with the 2996X completer pack. That would be the charger and battery, probably a 4S battery, I'm sure. And that runs through today till the 27th. That's November 27th, 23, which is Monday. So don't forget sales today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then Sunday and Monday, it goes, it adds online sale also. So we're going to put the body back on the Sledge here, and we'll pull the Max up, since that's the next truck. Got to find some room to put this baby here. Make sure it don't take out most of my garage in the process. Okay, we got that down there. So do I have a Max hiding underneath there? I would say so. Don't ask me how I got everything down here, but I do. Got to give me a minute or two to, hopefully I don't yank out any wires. Give me a minute or two to set everything up, but here we go. Yep, I got one. This is the Max with Wide Max. I think that's the one that's on special. This is, I believe, the latest one out. Traxxas sent this to me a little while back, and I did a video on it. And we also ran this through the mud. Tried to destroy it, but this is what's on sale. This is the Max. It's plus the 2996X 4S completer pack. You'll receive $100 off. That's part of the Black Friday deal from Traxxas. And that deal should be at your local hobby shop if they're participating in this Black Friday deal. And if they're not, you can always purchase it online, Traxxas.com. And you'll be able to purchase that Sunday and Monday. So keep that in mind. It will be online Sunday and Monday. But here we have the Max, and this has this clipless body at the back here. I'll show you about that. So right on the back of the truck, we have this tab right here. Switch that over like that. Then you can flip that up. Kind of hard for me to see and do everything, but you flip that up like that. And then, like I said, they all do come off a little bit differently. Let's see how this one here, it's been a while since I had this one off. Okay, this one comes off a little bit different than the last one. But if we look underneath, you'll see the frame system, how it connects. It's got this clip that slides into the frame, and at the very back, you have that latch. So it's a different system than the Sledge. Very nice body though. It's got some protection up top. Roll bar at the back. We bashed this one pretty hard and she held up pretty good. I love the graphics on these Traxxas trucks. They all look great. Always come up with a great design. This truck has a lot of suspension, and it's the smaller version of the X Max, so it has this really high plastic chassis where your shocks and everything fit inside just really nice. And these are the tires that you'll get on the truck when you get it. A-arms are made of plastic. The drive shafts are made of plastic. Shocks are aluminum. They're definitely oil filled. Nice big servo. Brushless motor. And we have the VXL electronic speed controller. And I believe this runs on 4S. There's your speed controller right here. I think this is the 4S system. Servo up on the front, brushless motor at the back. And I did do a video on this truck here. We bashed it pretty good. Great truck, very popular. A lot of guys like this truck. I like all the Traxxas products. Again, the one I use the most is the Traxxas Slash. That's because I race every weekend, and I've been using that for 5 years. So that's what keeps me in this hobby. So this is the Max. It's on sale, $100 off if you get the $29.96X with the 4S completer pack. And that is on sale today through Saturday, and then online Sunday and Monday. Sale ends 11/27. Take advantage of this sale because Traxxas rarely runs sales like this. And they contacted me and said, Mark, can you share this information with all your followers? And I said, yeah, sure, we can do that. This truck will run one battery, and this is the battery right here. Well, that's a 3S. That'll run in the truck, but you can also run a 4S. I do have a 4S. Here's some of the chargers. This is the 4 amp charger. That's a little small. I'm going to put these batteries down out of the way now. And then we also have the Traxxas Peak Live. 3 times faster, 26 plus amps, 200 watts. Live dual charger. Yeah, you know, do I use these chargers? Yes, I do. When I take these trucks out bashing, I use the Traxxas batteries and I use the Traxxas chargers. They work very good. If you're just starting out in the hobby, you really don't need to know much about using this. Make sure that an adult's around. Make sure you never leave your batteries unattended. That's first and foremost, but you just plug your batteries in the bottom here. This is a dual charger, so you can charge two at once. And just choose whether it's going to be to store, fast charge, or balance. Most of the time I balance. That way all the cells come up an equal amount of voltage. And then you just hit start. And when the lights are all the way filled up, it'll make, I think, a little tone when it's all done. And then it's charged. But this is the live dual charger here. And this is 26 amps, I think I read right. I've used it a couple times. I actually used it with my Sledge when we were racing. Yeah, 26 plus amps maximum output. And you can use it with nickel metal hydride batteries too. This is what the the charger looks like. Now, I don't think this is the charger in the deal. I'd have to check that out. This is part number 2973. So this isn't the one that you would need in order to get the money off. But let me switch back over there. Yeah, you would need the completer pack, which would be 2996X, which would come with an ID charger, I believe a single port charger, and the looks like the 5004S battery. And that would make a nice package. And that's really all you need for this truck here. So if you're looking for a great gift for somebody, pick that up. Can't go wrong. Who doesn't like a Max? A lot of guys like their Max better than their X-Max. It's still a very big truck, as you guys can see. Very tough truck. I put it through the test, and I didn't break anything. I did, not going to lie, though, we did go through an ESC early on, only because I buried it in mud and water at the same time and just basically held the throttle wide open. Like I said, I put these things through the test. It happened late in the day, so that was really the only thing I had happen with this truck here. And I think that was a fluke thing because I've done it, I've used it since, and put it through the test, and she held up very well. Let my grandkids drive it around, and they absolutely love this thing. So let's set this back down here. That's the Max. $100 off when you buy the Max in the completer pack. Great Christmas gift, and that will also fit on top of those stands too. Let me get this down out of the way. Let's see what we got coming up next. Ooh, coming up next, I don't even have this one. I'm going to jump over on the chat, see what you guys have to say. Nobody really on the chat yet, huh? We got some people watching, but I guess you guys are pretty quiet tonight. Do you have anything to say tonight? I guess everybody really is drinking tonight. Maybe I'm missing the boat. Maybe I should be out at the bar tonight instead of sharing all this good information with you guys. So what do we have next? We have that. Let's go back to that, see what we got. We got the Ford F-150 Raptor R. And I don't have that truck. I don't think I have anything close to that either, but I believe that's a licensed product because they're using the Ford F-150 Raptor R name in the product there. And if you get the 2973S completer pack, you'll get $75 off. That is part number 101076-4 with 29703S. And that sale runs today through Monday. Today through Saturday in the stores, and I believe it continues on online starting Sunday and Monday, or also, I'm not exactly sure the wording there. Make sure you go to Traxxas, make sure you check out their press releases and see what's going on with the Black Friday. This is sales good through 11/27/23 Ford F-150 Raptor R and the 3S completer pack. Looks like a great package. Very cool. I know anybody would love to have that. Okay, I don't have that to show you, so let's move on to the next deal. Up next, this one here gets kind of interesting. This is for the BL-2S 4x4 models. That is, and that is the plus the 2992 2S completer pack with a 2S LiPo battery. You get $50 off. Kind of cool because it's a brand new product, just came out, and I happen to have that. So right here's the truck. I know you can't really see that with that in the way. Let me move that out of the way. Okay, so this is the four-wheel drive slash BL-2S system in it. Just released, and it's all dirty because I did a video and I'm not done with the video yet. I haven't even released the video on it yet. That's how recent this truck got here, and I beat it up pretty good. We took it out, ran it on the off-road course, and handled awesome. Now this new BL2 motor is really awesome, and I wanted this truck because I raced the two-wheel drive class. I'm going to see if that's way out of the way. I can't get that for. Maybe I'll get that later. But I raced two-wheel drive slash class, and they're changing over from the 12-turn brushed motor to the new BL2 brushless motor. So if you're looking at getting a truck and you see something that says 12-turn versus the BL-2S, well, the BL-2S is the latest and greatest. And I can tell you, I ran a battery and a half through this truck, just beating the crap out of it out on the off-road course, and we pulled it in and there was no heat on the motor. So we got all that documented on video. Have the video just about done except for the very beginning, so I got to do some work there. Now I did, like I said, I did pull the motor out of this and put it in my two-wheel drive slash. We did some testing on that, and I put a video up where I was up in New York with Dave Peak at Full Throttle. So we wanted to do some testing on the motor because we were waiting for the two-wheel drive to come in. But I'll pop the top off here. It does have the clipless body mount system on it. You just reach underneath there, pop off the tabs. Now the underneath of this truck looks a little different, just like that. You can see the clipless body mount system. Now if you have, let's say you waste this body here. You're out there in your bash and you destroy it, and you have another slash body, but it has the holes in because you used clips. No big deal. They have a kit that you can purchase for your clipped body that will give you a template where to drill the holes, and you can install this kit right here. I don't know the kit number offhand. I do have it. I should have it with me on the video tonight, but again, I'm loaded up with a lot of different stuff. I want to show you as much as I can tonight, but I only have so much room. So this is the clipless body mounting system right here on the slash, and this is the four-wheel drive slash truck right here. Again, I do not have the motor. The motor would be sitting right here. There's nothing wrong with it. I have it sitting inside my two-wheel drive slash. I'll be showing you that in a little bit. But there is some other things I wanted to show you. I was like, should I really dig this out? Because I didn't even do the video on this yet, but you know, the four-wheel drive slash is a lot different than the two-wheel drive slash, and even I didn't know that. Some guys are like, what, you didn't know that? I said, no, I didn't know that. Has a different looking chassis, and the motor sits right here in front of the transmission instead of back here behind the transmission. The shocks are about the same. The chassis looks a little different up on the front and the back. If you look underneath, you can definitely see things look a little different up front, and they look a little different at the back also. The transmission doesn't look the same as the two-wheel drive, so it's a lot different. The bulkhead at the rear, I think that's what that's called, or maybe a rear body mounting brace, I'm not sure, but it's got a lot of triangular reinforcement, which is great. It's got the clipless body mounting bracket right there. Has your receiver box, servo sitting right on top, and it has a different bulkhead up on the front from the two-wheel drive. So if you look at that, you can see that bulkhead up front, reinforced heavy duty. What also is very heavy duty, which was something I was waiting to see. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but if you check that out right there, look how heavy those steering arms are. Steering spindles, whatever you call it. Steering spindles, I guess it is. But they are extremely heavy duty. And when we were bashing this truck, no, we didn't break anything. Very, very reliable truck. And that's what I'll be telling you about in the video. You can see it in the back right here. So they do have these heavy-duty reinforced spindles on the front and rear. Bearing holders, whatever you call them, not exactly sure. And it does come with that BL-2S motor, which we ran a battery and a half through it, and there was no heat. No heat on the motor at all, which means, you know, you're going to have a lot of fun with this truck before things go wrong with it. And I beat it up pretty bad. I'm really surprised I didn't break anything. I am and I'm not. I mean, Traxxas is really tough to begin with. They have these heavy duty drive shafts. Just everything heavy duty on this little truck. So if you're looking for a great gift, this is the Traxxas. I'll show you the box here in a minute. Let's wrap this up here. Let me put the body back on. We'll slide that out of the way. I'll show you the box since I have that right here in front of me. Okay. This is part of the Black Friday deals. So if you guys are off-road racers and you were looking to pick up a new spec slash 4x4, right here's the box, the slash 4x4 with the BL-2S motor. I love it. It's great. It really is. I've done extreme testing with it. Extreme heavy duty, extreme driveline components. Maybe you can see this here. Right on the front of the box, it shows you the extreme heavy duty driveline components right in the center of the box, and the BL-2S motor right there on the corner. That's brushless. So if you guys, like I said, are looking for a great gift, this is one right here. Slash 4x4 BL-2S. Latest and greatest, and it's awesome. It really is. See if I can set this down out of the way now. Alright, we'll go back to the main here and see what's going on. So if you get the BL-2S 4x4 slash plus the $29.92 2S completer pack, you'll get $50 off that deal. You'll get the truck, you'll get the battery, you'll get the charger, and you'll receive $50 off. That's awesome because they just came out. They've been red hot since they came out. I know personally they've been selling, flying off the shelves because of that BL-2S motor. Ever since we did testing on that, I think guys were anxious to get a hold of one. Not sure how the off-road world is, but I know they were excited to try one out. I was working with a guy. I was going to try to make that happen, but we just couldn't get it done in time in order to show you guys. So there was something else I wanted to show you. Let's see. And this is the smaller stand, and your Traxxas slash fit perfect right on top of that. Let's get back to that. It's right here. This is the, let me show you that. It's a smaller Traxxas stand. I'm looking for a part number because I don't have the box sitting right in front of me. You can spin that around. You can lock it in place. Really nice. Truck sits right down on top of it. You can spin it just like that. And you can lock it. So yeah, this is fresh off the video right here, guys. I've been working with this truck here, shooting a video on it. Didn't get it up yet, but it's going to be up soon on the channel. Been really busy shooting a lot of different vehicles. One of them was this 4x4 brushless Traxxas slash. I stand behind this one 100%. This is an awesome truck. Great truck. Great buy. Black Friday deals. BL-2S 4x4. $29.92 2S completer pack. $50 off. And that starts today through Saturday, and then Sunday and Monday you can add online shopping too. So if you don't have a dealer near you, you can go on Traxxas.com, pick this up, and get $50 off if you buy the charger and batteries to go with it. Don't forget, make sure you read through all the fine print on the website. Pretty sure I have it all written down for you guys, but you know what? There's stuff that I'm going to miss, so I'm just trying to relay what I've seen here and what Traxxas is doing. Trying to share some information with you guys. I don't know all the deals, though. Black Friday deals up to $150 off. Who doesn't love Black Friday, right? Okay, also in that deal, it says BL-2S 4x4 models. Well, that's not just the Traxxas slash. That also includes the Rustler 4x4 with the BL-2S and the Stampede with the 4x4 BL-2S. So you can get the Slash, the Rustler, or the Stampede with that awesome motor in four-wheel drive and get 50 bucks off with the charger and battery. What a great gift. Anybody would be happy to have that. Definitely. Okay, so that was all I had for the definitely not done with the live, so don't have to worry about that. But that's all I had on the deals, on the special deals, the combos that they have going on for Black Friday. Some awesome trucks. We'll review that in just a little bit for those of you who just joined me. I know somebody had asked about a Rustler, so this is a Rustler VXL 4x4. So if you get that Rustler four-wheel drive with the BL2 in it, it's going to look just like this. This is one of my favorite trucks. So we paired this up. We matched this up next to an X-Max, ran it across the yard, and what a close race that was. This Rustler can hang right with that X-Max, and it is a beast. Don't let the size fool you, because this thing is an absolute beast. This is the Rustler 4x4 VXL, but you can also get it in the BL-2S. This is what it looks like right there. Woo! I almost wiped that one out altogether. It wouldn't have broke, but it might have broke my set here. Okay. Looking at the chassis. Electronic speed controller. Brushless motor VXL. Aluminum drive shaft. And these things here, you can really beat up pretty good. So if you like doing a lot of bashing, I launched this thing through the air big time. Check out on my channel, I did a review on this truck right here, on the Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL, and it was amazing how far we launched this truck and nothing happened to it. This is the truck right here that we used. And no, I don't have parts and pieces to fix this thing. Traxxas did send me this truck, and I put it through the ringer. We ran it through the mud. We launched it in the air. It's awesome. Awesome. And if you drag race an X-Max with it, it'll be right there with it. What an awesome truck. This is one of my favorites right here. Right here, the Traxxas 4x4 Rustler VXL. One of my favorite trucks. If I go out and do a little bashing, I don't need anything real big. I'll grab the Max, but if I want something a little bit more compact, I'll go out the door with the Rustler. Although I think I always had a problem putting this battery on. That's probably why they went to the clipless mounting system. There, it's down there. Latch on the back. Colors look absolutely awesome. And we launched this thing through the air, all but tried to destroy it. I think the back wing might have came off at one time, but it's got these guards up on top. I really hate to beat these trucks up because this thing looks so sweet coming out of the box. Man, did it look nice. Comes with these tires right here and these wheels. It's exactly the way it comes. This is a fast little truck right here. If you're looking for a great deal on a truck, this is it. This is not part of the Black Friday deal. The one with the BL2 motor is. Now the BL-2S motor will be a little slower than the VXL. So if you're looking for speed, heavy duty all in one, and then get the Rustler 4x4 VXL, and you will not be disappointed. I really like this truck. Let's see who's on the chat here tonight. Who's all with me there? RC Construction, how you doing? Does the TQI plate on the back of the Traxxas radio let you see on your phone the real-time speed? I never tried it. I never tried the plate that you add and the whole phone thing. It's just something I never got into. I wanted to try it, but I never had the chance. And I always use like a GPS module anyway to read speed. And I don't know if I did a speed test with this, but it is fast. That's all I can Excuse me. I know. I know you're thinking, well, how fast is fast? Is it 50? Is it 60? I really don't know. But whatever the box says, I would bet that's very close. Okay. I love it. I will check it out. Hey, RC Construction, which comment was that about? That was that about the Rustler, or was it about the Max? Which one did you like, or what? Which one was it in general? About any of the trucks I did so far. The Sledge is just absolutely awesome. Greetings and blessings. How you doing, Damien Kuzmik? Thanks for joining us tonight. Tox Mod at OVRC. Love the thumbnail pick. I thought you would. What, you like my Home Alone Happy Holidays pick? I thought you guys would like that. I'm like, man, I need a good thumbnail pick for this video. I think I'll do Macaulay. So I'm glad you like it. That makes my day because I spent some time on that thumbnail pick. Kind of like, it's pretty much screaming holidays, isn't it? Here's something out there. Not sure what that is. Yeah, pretty much screaming holidays out there. Pretty cool. Alright, so that was the Traxxas Rustler. Sorry, guys, I was listening to what's going on outside my door here. Not really sure what's going on out there. I do have the box for those stands, though. So we were just using that stand I was talking about right there. I'm going to put the Rustler on that stand, too. Now, I don't have a Stampede to show you. The Stampede 4x4 BL-2S is part of that Black Friday deal, and I don't have one of those to show you. But now we'll see if the Rustler fits really nice on that stand, too. And this is the aluminum car and truck stand. Looking for the model number right here for you guys. They like to hide that, don't they? And I am looking all... Okay, part number 8796 in blue. This is the 8796 right here. And the Traxxas Rustler fits real nice on this stand. Now, if you're wondering about the other one I had, I don't have the box here with me, but you can see how much bigger that other stand is. And I was using this stand here with the Sledge, and I believe we had the Max sitting on that too. Much bigger stand. Smaller one is for the smaller trucks. I really like these stands. These are pretty cool. So if you got a nice display area for your trucks, you can lock them so they don't spin. Ball bearings spinning around if you're working on it. What was the number of that? Part number 8796. It's a brand new product. Makes a great gift too. So if you have somebody in your family that races Mud Boss, there's a lot of Mud Boss races out there. They'll use the two-wheel drive Traxxas Slash. They will use this stand right here. That is the 8796 in blue. Comes in this really nice box. Makes a really nice gift. I know I wouldn't throw it away if I got one for Christmas. I would definitely be thankful for that. Speaking of being thankful, I want to thank all you guys for joining me tonight. And happy Thanksgiving to all you tonight. Hope you're enjoying the live. Just going over some vehicles, giving you some ideas. Maybe you're looking for some gifts for people in your in your family. I'm not sure. But how's everybody doing tonight? Let me know in the chat there. We jumped right in it. We jumped right into it. We didn't waste any time. I was pretty much right on time tonight. Amazing. All right, we'll get this box out of the way. I'm going to show you the different chargers, because I have a couple of them here. I have some batteries now that we got a lot of the big stuff out of the way. We still have a lot of trucks, or I should say a lot of things to show you. I got some cool things coming up that I want to show you. So we're not done with trucks by any means. We got some really nice stuff. All right, this is the 3S LiPo battery, 5,000 milliamp hour. These are soft pack batteries, and guys may say, I like these. So I do run these with all my trucks. If I'm running any one of the trucks that you see around here, besides my Mud Boss car, which is a two-wheel drive Traxxas Slash, I do use a different battery pack for that because I treat it a little bit differently. But there is nothing wrong with these packs if you treat them the right way. And what you need to do is make sure that you put them in storage mode when you're done using them. If you do that, yours are going to look like this. If you notice, these batteries aren't puffed up. They're in great condition. I had them for a long time. I've had these now probably 2 years, and they got some use on them for sure, but they're not puffed up because I treat them the right way. And the key is to make sure that you put them in storage when you're done. Here we got some chargers. This is the basic 4 amp ID charger, Easy Peak Plus, part number 2970. So I don't know if that's part of any of the completer packs or not. We'll open that up here. I've used every single one of these. Bring that up a different view for you guys so you can see it. Okay, we got the Easy Peak Plus 4 amp charger. Very simple to use. You plug it in, lights light up. You plug your battery in right here. I'm not sure if this pulls out or not. Apparently not. Oh yeah, it does. We're going to pull that out. I don't think I've ever taken that out. Oh, right. So you see this has a balance connection right here, which means that you can plug in different batteries that you might have. They will need the Traxxas connector, but you can plug them in right here and charge them also. And then once you plug your battery, once you plug in your Traxxas battery, you go just like this. Just like that. And when you do it when it's plugged in, it's going to just light up. You're going to press LiPo, and then you're going to press whether you want store fast or balance charge. I usually balance charge first, and then a second time I charge, I'll do a fast charge. Press start, and the lights will go all the way up once they're filled solid, and she's charged. And I believe it even drops down to even let you know that it's fully charged. But I have used those chargers in the past. They work fine. And guys use them at the racetrack. You see new racers all the time use the Traxxas chargers. They get started racing. Nothing wrong with it, because not everybody is, hardcore like us racers here and needs the latest and greatest of everything out there. Traxxas does make some great products. Their chargers are great for their bashing vehicles and stuff like that. Here is a 26 plus amp 200 watt charger, the Easy Peak Live Dual. Yes, I've used this. I've used this with my X Max batteries, because I got two 4S's, give me 8S. 8S is 8 cells, so that's what I'm talking about here. So if you're just joining us, you say, what the heck is he talking about? Talking about LiPo batteries and the different cells. So I would use a charger like this for my X Max, even for my Sledge. And everything's same controls, except this is a dual. So it's got dual charging ports. You can plug two batteries in at one time. Hit start, and you can hit max, which is going to charge it at the max speed. The maximum output is up to 26 amps. I'm not sure exactly how many amps it will be charging, but you'll find you'll charge your batteries really fast with this charger. And it's nice to use to put your batteries on storage too. So if you're thinking, hey, maybe I need to buy a better charger, you know what? A better charger will charge faster, and it'll put it in storage faster, is what you'll find out down the road. And the key to having fun in RC is, I hate to say it, but it's charging fast and discharging fast. So that way you can have fun. I mean, you can quickly get to where you can have fun, and then when you're done, you can quickly put things away. That's the key for me. That chargers are really nice. Oh, I forgot to give you a number on that, but that is a Traxxas fast charge up to 3 times faster. Easy peak, live dual, 26 plus amp, 200 watts, and that is part number 2973. Nice charger from Traxxas. You can see the box is beat up because I dragged it all over the place. I use that charger a lot. We're going to set that down out of the way now that we talked about that a little bit. What do I have next to show you guys? Probably been a little quiet on the crawler action, right? I don't think there's any deals going on right now. I don't know, you'd have to check the website, but TRX4 Sport High Trail. Traxxas sent this to me earlier this year. Very cool truck. Great trail truck. I did try some crawling with it, and it's a little top heavy for crawling on a competition course, but out on the trail, you know, it'll go up. I don't know, I had it buried in water probably 4 or 5 inches. Very cool looking tires, big tires. That's what the high trail is all about. Big tires, big clearance. Look at the clearance in the front of that truck. Traxxas TRX4 Sport High Trail. Comes with this awesome fake winch on the front, bumper, roof rack, snorkel on the side. Somebody asked me what these plates are. I thought these were rescue plates when I first seen them. This was years ago. But somebody told me they're traction plates. So you would take you'd take these plates off here, lay them down on the ground so the truck could get unstuck. That's what they're for, I guess. And then it has a fake jack in the back. Pretty neat. Has a fake fire extinguisher or faux fire extinguisher, whatever we call that. Has an axe. 2 gas cans. And you can see I got this thing pretty muddy because I took it out and beat it up pretty good. This also has the clipless mounting body system. Pop that off for you guys. Reach underneath the back. Reach underneath the front. I love this dark red color too. It's a candy apple color. Stuck on there a little bit. There we go. Now this has the 21 turn brush motor, the 550. It actually looks like a real truck. You know, it has the motor up front, transfer case in the center. It's got fender wells. It's got a metal chassis. You can see the metal chassis. Traxxas has these inner fender wells to keep the mud out, which is nice. It has this battery tray that flips up just like that. Traxxas connector, electronic speed controller. Very reliable truck. This Traxxas TRX4 Sport High Trail is a little simplified than the other models that they have. This doesn't have the 2-speed transmission, and it doesn't have the locking differentials. It is 4-wheel drive all the time, so if you try turning these wheels, it'll turn the bottom too. So it's front and rear 4-wheel drive all the time. It does have a lot of suspension. Like I said, metal frame, everything got drag links on there. Portal axles to give you a lot of ground clearance. Portal axles means that the axle doesn't go straight across, it goes over and then down, so you have a lot more clearance. But this truck will roll around with all kinds of clearance. Really neat. And guys deck these things out till no end. You know, I'm not a big crawler guy at all just because I'm so busy doing everything. Not saying I wouldn't be, but since I race, I got YouTube, I do everything, I don't have time to specialize in one thing besides racing, really. So I guess that's one thing I do. Clean off the mess here a little bit. See what you guys are up to. Do you know how much Traxxas Max is going to be? Well, I got the website up, so I can tell you real quick. If you have... Oh, don't want to do that. Sorry, I'm working everything here by myself, guys. I almost accidentally cut you off. All right, let's see what we got here. Do I know how much Traxxas Max is going to be? Let's go right here. Black Friday is here at your Traxxas dealer. Save up to $150. And then they show you all the different cars. Oh, I thought it was on the main page. Here we go, model showroom. How much is the Traxxas Max going to be? Let's find out. I really wish you could play a little music on your lives without getting hammered by it, because I could use a little bit of music right now. There's T-Max Revo Ultimate TSM clipless body mounting system. Max $569.95. The Max will be $569.95, but you will need to buy a charger and you will need to buy a battery. Keep that in mind in order to get that deal. The deals are on combos. So just remember, if you guys want a deal, you're going to have to buy the combo. Okay. Do you have the Traxxas car stands? Yeah, I do. That's what I was showing everything here. Let's see. I'm new to Mud Boss Racing. Thank you for your great videos. If you're new to Mud Boss Racing, stay tuned, because I have some things to show you tonight that you're going to like to see. How about a brand new two-wheel drive Traxxas Slash BL-2S? Hasn't even been unboxed yet. So do I have the Traxxas stands? Yes, I do, right here. I can hear people yelling outside my house. I don't know what's going on. So if I have to get up and leave, it's because there's something going on. So here, Mike Woods. Do I have the Traxxas stands? Yes, I do. Right here they are. Right here is the big stand, and right here is the little stand. They are awesome. Get yourself one. Part number. Let me read that off to you again. I know you guys are saying, oh man, you had such trouble finding that part number. Part number 8796. It'll come in this box right here. That's for basically your Rustlers, even your small TRX 4Ms. They have different styrofoam pieces you can get for that. That's what this stand here would be for. Your Traxxas Slash, Mud Boss, all would use this stand right here. This stand, the big stand, that would be for like an X-Max, Max, Sledge, XRT, stuff like that. Both built the same way. They both have the locks. They have this little locking mechanism right here. So you can spin that thing and then lock it right in place. Really nice. Good quality. And they come in a really nice box. So if you're buying it for a Christmas gift, can't go wrong. I mean, who doesn't want a stand? If somebody has a lot of trucks, there you go. They need a stand, that's for sure. Ouch. Now I'm caught up in that. Give me a second. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Would that be good truck for mud drags? Which truck would you like for the mud bag? What truck would you like for the mud drags? Hey, Mike Woods, let me know what truck you're thinking. Which one would be good for the mud drags? The one I like is, for the mud drags, Traxxas Sledge all the way. That's my favorite truck. If I'm going down here to my local track, Pheasant Land, for the mud drags, I'm taking that Traxxas Sledge with me. That's been an all-out beast. Very fast truck. reliable, consistent in the mud, and I'm sure it would work great in the mud drags too. Well, mud drags, dirt drags, whatever. Great truck. All right, let's check out. TRX4M while we're on crawlers. But if you're a Mud Boss racer, hang in there because I got some stuff for you guys. All right, this is the TRX4M. Hopefully there's a truck in here. And I did a video on this. This is a licensed product. I'm not going to do an unboxing here, but I am going to show you this truck. This is so cool. I absolutely love this truck. You know, I got scratches all over it. Not happy about that because I love this body style. I love the color. And I got it all tore up. And I really wish I had another one now. But I don't. TRX4M. Check this baby out. If you need to get somebody a gift, these are extremely hot right now because, you know, if somebody's really not that much into RC, but they're into these trucks here, this is a very realistic looking truck. Just look at the underneath. Hopefully you can see that, but look at the suspension. It's got real looking axles, drag links, transfer case in the center, it looks like. Metal frame, just a neat little truck. Great looking wheels, soft tires. With it being a licensed product, it looks exactly like the real thing. Such a cool little truck. Does have the clipless body mounting system, and mine even comes with scratches on it. But it's all wired up for LED lights. And it's got this metal frame right here. Very neat. This is a Traxxas TRX4M. Very affordable. So if you're looking, let's say you're looking to get, I don't know, a younger teen, I guess. Even a smaller child might tear it up because it does have some plastic parts. I wouldn't say for a small child, but younger teen would probably like this a lot, I would think, for like something to mess around with on Christmas Day. Somebody who has a truck like this would love to get a truck like this. Very neat just to mess around with. These are very popular for home crawler tracks, and I plan on building one in my backyard. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm building a crawler track that I don't have to leave the house because I got probably 50 crawler trucks that I just need to video constantly, and I don't have anywhere to go with them. So I'll be building myself a crawler track to run these kind of trucks on. And this thing is so cool. Traxxas TRX4M. I don't think it's on special or anything like that. They just released it. This is Traxxas TRX4M High Trail. So the High Trail is the lifted truck. So if you're wondering, do I get the High Trail or the regular one? If you like lifted trucks, get the High Trail. You will not be disappointed. And I understand they also came out with a Ford also. So if you're not a Chevy fan, you're a Ford fan, I think they have a licensed Ford truck too. Another cool truck. All right. Now you Mud Boss guys probably been waiting for this. And I didn't even have this out of the box yet. Let's take a look at what it is. Traxxas BL-2S. This is not part of the Black Friday sale. These are actually selling very fast. Everybody around me, they're all going to be using this truck right here next year. So if you have a Mud Boss racer in your family and you'd like to get them something really nice for Christmas, get them a brand new Traxxas BL-2S, two-wheel drive. They are out there. Hobby shops have them. They have been selling as fast as they can get them. Not even kidding you. The combo kits have been selling very fast. The BL-2-2S class at my local track has grown incredible in just a couple weeks. So we started like 2 weeks ago with 3, and I think we had 12 Whew. Oh man, I get nothing smells better than that. Brand new truck coming out of the bag like that. Now I gotta unbox this thing, so when I do an unboxing, I'm gonna have to fake it. I don't like fake it. It's got the clipless mounting body system. Awesome color. I was a big fan of blue when I was younger. And now, I don't know what color I like. I don't like green. I just have green for the heck of it. Let's check her out. Oh my God. Wow. No, I am not going to destroy this body. This processed blue with the gray and the black looks so sweet. Look at that. Doesn't that look sweet? Clipless mounting body system. You can see that underneath there. I think you can try to do something like that on your Mud Boss if you're going to be using this truck for Mud Boss. But here's a good point right there. So, all right, you're buying this truck either for your two-wheel drive off-road racing at your local track. Maybe you're buying it just to have fun with. Or maybe you're buying it for Mud Boss. So, if you are buying it for Mud Boss, a couple quick things I'm going to tell you about. You will need to remove this front brace right here. That's the clipless body mounting system. That comes off anyway. You'll need to mount body post right here, which you do anyway. The big difference is at the back. This clipless body mounting system will have to come off, and you will need to buy a kit. I just bought one this week. I think it was like, I don't know, $7. But it'll bolt right on the back of here, just like your two-wheel drive slash that you use currently in the Mud Boss. So if you buy one of these and you're wondering, oh man, what am I going to get extra? You're going to just have to remove this rear brace, put your other brace on, but you will get that BL2S system. Yes, you're looking at my brand new Mud Boss car is what you're looking at. Here's a BL2S motor right on the back. This truck hasn't even been run yet. They say the tires are a little softer. I don't feel it on this truck here. These are the BF Goodrich tires. Now these feel like the same tires that I had on my truck before, so they don't feel any different. They feel very stiff, that's for sure. They definitely have foam padding inside. But on the four-wheel drive truck, I'm using those tires right now to race. I won the other week. They work pretty good on the indoor. They feel a little different. They felt a little softer than the spec tires that I had before. So I don't know about these tires here, but they sure do look good. And that motor sure is awesome. You will not be disappointed getting one of these. Your track will eventually be running the BL-2S Mud Boss class, and this is what you're going to need. You're going to need this vehicle right here, two-wheel drive Traxxas BL-2S. There you have it. Like I said, you are looking at my brand new Mud Boss car that I'll be racing probably in about 2 weeks. I got to do the unboxing video on it. We're going to do some other things with it. You guys already know what I'm talking about there, I'm sure. So I can't race it right away. I can't use it right away. But that's okay. I already have that. That's why I had the motor out of the other one anyway. And that is the new Traxxas BL-2S two-wheel drive. Get yourself one. Get it. I mean, I know people that are asking for it for Christmas already. I don't know. The stores are pretty well packed up on them. The hobby shops that I've seen that have them, there's quite a few. Now, motor combos, they've been selling as fast as they get them in. And so with the motor combo deal, what I've found out with that BL2S system is, now this is just me, testing that I've done with other people, that you can put a higher gear in it, lower gear, whatever you want to say. You can lug it down, and the brushed motor will heat up. This motor here doesn't heat up, it just slows down a little bit. And all the testing that we did with it, it's a hair slower than the 12T, because the 12T does have more RPM, we found out on the dyno. I got some reports from guys who dynoed the motor, and the brushed motor has quite a few thousand more RPM than the BL-2S, but the BL-2S has a better torque curve, so it's a very torquey motor. Short tracks probably hold very close with the 12T. Big tracks, it's been holding its own pretty much. They run pretty good. But eventually all tracks will be running that, I guarantee you, because Eric Salvis has said that the new motor will be the BL2S moving forward, and guys that race 12T Mud Boss will now have to race that motor. I'm okay with it. Whatever. If that's the rule, we're moving on, especially the tracks around here. Moving on. We're getting it done, getting it out of the way. We're not dragging this thing out. I don't want to see it get dragged out to where there's a motor war, where the brush motor guys have a war with the non-brush motor guys. I don't even know why I'm talking about that. But okay, what we have next. You guys may or may not have seen this, but this here is the RC duffel bag. This thing I really like. So your Traxxas, let me get to the other screen here so I can everyone see you guys, see what's going on. Okay, so this is the Traxxas duffel bag, and I really like this. So I like this for a number of reasons. When I raced a full-size car, this is what I would use to put all my stuff inside. My helmet fit inside here. I did a video on that. I think it's a great gift idea. This is what I did, but my helmet fit perfect down inside this bag here. You can take a look inside. It's padded up real nice. It's got a nice runner on the bottom. But I could fit my helmet, my racing suit, my fireproof underwear, my racing gloves. Put your shoes on either end. You put your Hans device down in here. It will all fit in here. You can even use this for a full-size car. Or you can use this to put your Mud Boss inside, or your Pro Stock, or your crawler, right on down the line. But the RC duffel bag is a really nice bag to keep all your stuff in. And I'll be using this heading to the races now, so I don't have to have my car floating around the back of the truck. Now I'll be able to keep it inside this Traxxas duffel bag. I don't know if there's a part number on there. We had a little bit of trouble finding part numbers. Part number 9917 is the Traxxas heavy duty duffel bag. It's got, on this end here, I didn't go over it a whole lot with the other one. It does have a pocket on this end here where you can put some lipos down in there, and it has a Velcro strap that you can use maybe for more lipos, not really sure. Has a hanging strap right here so you can hang it from the wall. On this side here, another pouch and another strap. There is some netting on each side, on the inside, like netted pouches in there. Be great for holding, like I said, gloves, maybe some fireproof socks, stuff like that. Or when it comes to your stuff, maybe some tools, whatever. But truck will fit inside that bag. Great item. Make a really nice Christmas gift. Next up, Traxxas RC backpack. Now, you crawler guys, maybe you didn't see this yet, maybe you did. This is the RC Traxxas backpack. And even my big TRX4 will fit inside here. This thing basically expands to this side. Truck goes right down inside the pouch there. Has a nice big pouch on the outside. I did fit a full-size charger right here on this pouch. Another one down inside this pouch here. It's got little pockets on the side for batteries, tools, It's got everything. If you're going out on the trail, this is what you'd want to have besides just a regular backpack. It's very nicely padded right here at the lower back. It's got heavy duty straps. It's padded right down here along your back. So if you're going out doing some crawling and looking for a real nice backpack, here you go. This is a very nice backpack. This is the Traxxas. Let's see what that is. Yeah, Traxxas RC backpack, and that is part number 9916. Part number 9916. Check it out on the Traxxas website. Look for part number 9916. See if you guys have any comments right now. I got quite a few going on here. I want the little one. Oh, the little Rustler. Gear kits for them, happen to break it. Oh, you want the little one. You mean like, you want the TRX 4M little one. I got you. Okay. Yeah, you know what, Mike? Get one. They're awesome. They're very cool. I mean, they're like the hottest selling truck in that scale size, I believe, the TRX 4, because you can customize it out however you want. I have a ton of customized parts for it that I haven't even got to yet. Hopefully you'll see some new videos with that where I customize out some of these trucks. But the don't forget, there's two different types. They have the TRX 4M High Trail, and they have the TRX 4M regular truck. The High Trail is pretty neat. That's the one that I showed you with the Chevy. Got the bigger tires, stands a little higher. Really neat truck. Okay, I watched that Arma and the Traxxas truck on the Mudbog video you posted, and the Arma killed it. Depends what Traxxas truck. If you know, my son was standing in the thumbnail, and I think it said something like, "This stock truck is awesome," or "This stock truck is unbelievable," or something like that. But if you watch that video, the Sledge right out of the box just won everything that day. It's amazing. But you know, the Mudbog's a different deal. We had a lot of trucks, a lot of competitors. We had like 70 competitors, 60 competitors, something like that, and they were modified up to the max. A lot of these trucks were. These guys didn't mess around, and you know, but with them being modified so heavily, one guy might break or get stuck in the mud, or the ESC shut down from getting overloaded. So you didn't always win every week. It switched back and forth, different guys each week. Very cool deal we had going. Now they no longer have the mud bogs. Now they have dirt drags. And that looks like it's going over pretty good too. That's it. If you guys wonder what I'm talking about, it's Pheasantland RC Park. If you've seen my videos, go check out some of my videos. Search mud bogs, and you'll see we were racing mud bogs for like 3 years, and it was insane. It got to where guys were running $3,000 trucks, which was awesome. And it was just really hard to keep the track up is what the problem was. So, you know, the right track was probably about ½ inch to maybe as much as 2 inches deep. We found out making it deeper didn't mean nothing. All the trucks flew right over top. But it was a lot of fun. Just tough to maintain the track. So now they have a dirt drag, and that looks like a lot of fun too. Okay, do you know to be any specials on the Losi motorcycle? I got my first opportunity to race one this Sunday. It was pretty cool. Yeah, you know, it really is. The motorcycle is a lot of fun. I have one. It's one of my favorite RCs right now. It really is. If there's guys that show up to race it, I race it. It's that simple. It's a lot of fun. There's not a lot involved with racing it though, so when you race it, it's all throttle, not really steering, because it steers like a real motorcycle. But we're going to get to that. That's another topic. Hopefully before the end of the year here, I'll be showing you guys. How long before you have that new Mud Boss converted to race? Well, I'm going to show you. Let's get right to it. RC backpack, guys. For you crawler guys and need something to put your trucks in to head out on the trail, check it out. Traxxas.com. Let me lean over here for 1 second. If I fall out of this chair, it is going to be ugly. Okay, well, you wanted to know how long I have until it's converted over. Here we go. This is my original Mud Boss that I started racing with on this channel. So, 6 years ago, I took a GoPro to the track, and I'm just like, you know what? Let's just do it for fun. My buddy Johnny was there. That's right, Johnny Springs. And we just started talking, carrying on a little bit on the camera, and we really didn't think much of it. We're just like, we're on the camera. Okay, we're racing RC cars. Nobody's going to watch, right? I figured racing was probably just like wore out. People had enough of it by now because, I mean, how much racing could you watch at the time? This was 6 years ago. So I think everybody had enough of watching NASCAR on TV, honestly, and you could watch every program in the world about racing. You probably just had enough. So we started the channel on that, and this is the original car right here. I kept the original car, and I'm racing it still right now. I raced this about 2 weeks ago, and how long do I convert one over? You're already seeing it right here. This is the BL2. This is the BL-2S motor that came out of that 4x4, that Traxxas 4x4 truck. You know, the motor in the 4x4 Slash sits this way, but all you do is unbolt it and bolt it right in your two-wheel drive. So we did testing with this motor right here up at full throttle with Dave Peak. This is the motor and combo that we used, and I stuck it in my car. I think we have a set gear in it for down there at Pheasantland, and I have real crappy tires on right now. I mean, they're just coated up to whatever, but the motor, guys, is awesome. I tried to load it, you know, with a heavy gear or whatever to heat it up. Couldn't get no heat out of it. No heat in this motor whatsoever. I think because they use a really big fan in there. I don't know. I have no fan on the motor. That's just awesome. And the fact that it came in, I think somebody got it up to where, I don't know, 90 degrees, 100 degrees, which is nothing. ESC wasn't, it was lukewarm, you know, not hot. So we worked these motors pretty good to see whether we could get any heat out of them. Nothing. So what happened was a couple guys came to me at the track. This was, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, I guess, and said, hey, we're ready to race these cars. They got the motors in, they got the cars, let's get racing them. So I went to the track owner and said, look, these guys don't want to wait any longer. They want that brush motor out of there. They want to run the new motor. So we did. We started the class. He said, okay, if you can get 3 guys, whatever, we're going to race it. So, all right, first week we had 3 right away. And then he sold all the motor and kits right away. And then we had 5 or 7. And then this week here, I wasn't there, and I seen they had 12 guys this week racing the the BL-2S. And every guy you talk to all says the same thing. There's no heat in the motor, which means it's going to last longer, which means there's going to be low maintenance. All you have to do is basically put some oil around your bearing. If the bearings hold up, unbelievable. It really is. Go buy one. I'm telling you right now, go buy one. Luckily, Traxxas did it right. They came out with the BL-2S motor system, and when they launched it, they didn't have the motor kits right away. You could only get it in the 4x4 trucks, but shortly after that, boom, the shells were filled. And as soon as they were filled, they were emptied, and boom, they're filled again. So at least they're not running into some of the problems that I've seen with some of the other manufacturers. They're not saying, here, we got a new product, and it's going to be weeks or months till you get it. They came out with this. They have to know that spec racing in the Northeast is all about this BL-2S motor. It's going to be. Right now, it's all about the 12T Mud Boss, but I'm telling you, guys are going to be switching over. I know this spring, tracks in my area alone, that there's not going to be any 12T anymore. It's going to be the BL-2S motor system. And I couldn't welcome it anymore. And I didn't think you'd hear me say that. I was very doubtful at first. I said, there ain't no way this is going to happen. And then when I did see it, I was like, okay. And then I said, you know what? Let's embrace it. Let's embrace it. Let's not mess around. Let's get it going. Let's do it. Because the longer you drag it out, the worse it gets and the more problems you have. Let's start the class, get it rolling. We did, and it's taken off. So, Salvas said, hey, this is what we're going to do. And everything I've known over the years, I've been a 12T racer for 6 years. That's basically what I run. I run a few other classes, but I'm serious about this. And this is a class I love to race. I'm a spec racer. This is what I love. And you know what? He was, what I found out through racing Salvas, that what he says people embrace, and that's what they want to do. So I was like, let's do it. Let's not mess around. Let's get it done. That's that. And that's that. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way, everybody. Thank you for watching, taking your time, and joining in tonight. What do we have here? Ooh, it's pretty. Now, this is my old one. But it takes you... guys buy the combo kits, stick them right in the car where the old motor and old ESC is, and you're ready. That's it. That's all you got to do. And the new Traxxas Slash, what did I do with that? Maybe that's what you're talking about. Maybe you're talking about the new Traxxas Slash. I don't know. So, kind of spilling the beans on that deal, ain't I? Got all kind of wires tied up. This is the one I had from 6 years ago. And this is the one that I didn't even open up. Well, tonight, you guys seen it first. You've seen it firsthand, open it up. And they're already out. Guys already have them. So maybe you've seen somebody else with them. I got so much stuff going right now. I will be getting to this, but side by side, this is what we got. And me sitting here breaking it down, looking at it side by side, the only difference is this rear body mounting post right here. So you will need to pick up one of these rear body mounting posts, and it comes as a kit. I haven't seen just the post by itself. The kit, I don't know, $6-7, whatever it was. I already bought a kit. I just don't have it on the table here with me. I got too much other stuff going on. Take off this front bracket right here. Put on your rear bracket. Put in 2 posts. Put in your shock limiters. Get that thing down on the ground like that, and there you go. Oh, take the front bumper off. And maybe change out the rear bumper with an RPM, and you are racing Mud Boss. It's that simple, and looks like I don't see any really big changes other than that motor. Other than the motor and the rear brace, that's the only changes I really see. I can't see anything internally, externally, just looking at it. The tires, spec tires, look like the same ones I had on just recently. Looks like everything is about the same. I really don't see a whole lot of difference in anything. So they did keep this still the spec truck that we all raced for years. This is the one I bought 6 years ago. This is the one I just unboxed tonight. Side by side, the only difference is the motor, but I have the new motor right in this truck. Takes a whole, 5 minutes to change that around. Limiters, blah, and do a little magic in the transmission. That's it. Boom, done. This will be my 2024 Mud Boss car right here. Actually, yeah, we'll be racing this in a few weeks. All right, what else you guys have to say? Got my first RC today, sent in 3S, and had too much fun. Our 2 Proline tires worth 4 Duratrax. Set in 3S, real nice truck. I believe one of our racers was using that in the mud bog. I see a lot of these trucks just because of the mud bog and the drags. These guys bring them in, and that's really sometimes the first time I see this. But the sentence, yeah, they're a real nice truck. Awesome. Are the S1 compound? Are they S1 compound? No, I think they're regular. I'm looking right now. Nope, there is a little dot there. No, it's blank. It comes with just the regular. So if you bought BF Goodrich tires, that's what these are right here. No different. I don't feel any difference in these. Now, my Pro stock is running the 4x4 tires. They feel a little different. The 4x4 spec tires feel a little better, a little softer. I'm running them on my Pro stock. So those newer tires do feel different. Brushless combos are moving fast. Yes, they are. The minute they came in, they were sold out right away. And then down here at my local track at Pheasant Land, you got a new shipment in. I think you got over 10, and I'm sure they're selling just as quick because everybody that was running 12T, there's nobody running 12T besides novice guys right now at Pheasant Land. We got 12 guys right now in the BL-2S class, and everybody made the quick changeover, and they're happy with it. I need to get something to drink right here. Should be drink. Who's drinking tonight, right? Biggest drinking night of the year, right? Yeah. I don't know. I've never seen it. Went out to a lot of different bars when I was younger, and it was not as big as what they say. Maybe, I don't know, maybe biggest for drinkers at home, but the bars were never all that packed. Okay, did you by chance get any heat from the speed control? One of the guys raced with last week tested with the brushless was feeling heat from the speed control, and the motor was cool. Motor's definitely cool. I loaded that motor down, and I didn't. We might have got it to 100 by really loading it down. I know we did get the speed control a little bit warm, but I'm just saying a little bit warm. There was no heat dimension like hot, nothing like that. The batteries weren't hot. The connection has a lot to do with that. So if you notice right here, yes, this does have the new system on, but I also race with this Traxxas connector. So one of the hobby shops up in New York said, you know what, Mark? I use Traxxas connectors on all my cars because they just really work well. And he's not lying. So I use a different battery on my Mud Boss car. I use the SMC battery, but I get it with the Traxxas connector because I do like the Traxxas connector. No problems with it. Always good connection. My wires don't get hot. And I think heat is going to be like because of a bad connection. Okay, so that's what we had with the heat. But I'm telling you, you can miss the gear, and if you miss a gear on a 12 turn, you're going to overheat that thing. You're going to come in, it's going to be hot, and your day's done. You pretty much have to throw another motor in there. With these BL-2S systems, it's not the case. I haven't felt no heat. I just think they have a big fan mounted on these motors because there you go. This one here doesn't even have a fan on it. And I don't plan on running a fan. You don't need a fan. It just hasn't come in hot enough to even worry about it. And I've cooked them already down at Pheasant Land. Pheasant Land will eat motors. Means that's why it takes 2 extra pinions to compensate for the RPM loss. That's why it takes 2 extra pinions to compensate for the RPM loss. It's not what I found out. Now, guys will tell you whatever. You can go head to head, and I've seen some people say, "Wow, they're even with different gearing." That's not what I found, but everybody's got a different opinion on it. What I found was, okay, so at Pheasant Land I run I run whatever gear they make you run right now, which I think is 2286. But I tried a 2386. I went up to a 2486, 2586, and what happened was the car just slowed down. It didn't get hot. Now that's where I did feel a little warmth in the ESC, but the motor just stayed pretty much. It slowed down, but it didn't get hot. So you're not going to gear this thing to the point to where you can run with a 12T. It ain't going to happen. So this is basically what I heard. I heard one of the racers did a dyno test with a 12T and the BL-2S. And what they found was, I'm just shooting out some numbers here. He gave me exact numbers, but the BL2, I think, came in around 23,000 to 28,000 RPM. And the 12T, he got as much as 35,000 RPM out of the 12T. So if you can run that 12T and get that much more RPM, you're just going to be that much faster. What I did find out with this BL2S motor is it's a torque monster. You come out of that corner, it's like, it's right there, and then boom, it stops pulling. It's just a steady speed until it gets to the corner, and then it, like I said, it pulls real quick, boom, and then it stops pulling. Of course, if you start gearing it differently, it'll lunge into the corner with that torque, but that's what I found. It'll hold amazing speed through the corner, very torquey, more than the 12 turn. 12 turn. Also, what I heard is 12 turn, because it gets hot, will slow down as the race goes on, where the BL2s do not get hot and they hold a very constant, steady speed. So I've been, if Trax ask my opinion of this new motor, I'll say it again. Run it in its own class. You don't need 12 turn guys trying to compete with this motor, because number one, 12T is a little faster. Plus, we just don't need the competition. We're changing over. That was what Salvas had said, is we're going to this motor. Now, if you look on Traxxas, they're going to this motor. They didn't tell me anything. They don't fill me in any news like that. So I don't know if the 12T motors are going away altogether. I don't know if it's the end of life, as Salvas had said it. But what I do know is that the guys are going to the 12 turn. Salvas rules are going to guys are going to the BL-2S. Salvas is going to that BL-2S. And let's make a quick changeover. Keep the class rolling, not have any hiccups. That's the way I look at it. That's why it takes okay. Johnny Springs, where is he these days? I talked to John today. I talked to him for the first time in a long time. I asked him to come on the live tonight. And he was busy, couldn't. Of course it's night before Thanksgiving. But he had some stuff going on. I know he's got some projects working I really can't talk about. But Johnny's a busy man these days. I tried to get him on tonight. We'll get him on one of these nights. I think he was planning on going racing Friday night till he found out that there's no more 12T cars. Okay, I agree. I like change to the brushes. I just hope it doesn't become a motor war with guys that want to run them on the dynos. Then pick the best, and motor prices go up. You know the deal. It's racers. Racers will. Now, I don't. I just used to go buy my motor off the wall, put it in my car, and race and work on my chassis. But then again, that's why I'm a top 5 car and not a top 3 car. Or whatever. You know what I mean? Big races, I may make the A main. I may not. And I would have to say that's because I'm not hand-picking motors. Where the guys up front, they got the best of everything in there. They're spec racers in there. I get the job done. Am I that guy? I probably could be, but I just don't take it that seriously. Like when they said they were changing over to this motor, I didn't care. I don't have any more 12T motors. I didn't stockpile them. I didn't have an extra one. I was out of them. Whatever. Let's move on. Add bandit front bumper. Yeah, that turned down bumper, I guess. How many parts would you say you have broke on your original Traxxas Slash since you put it together? Awesome question. And how many parts have I broke? I would say I probably went through about, now we're talking 6 years, right? So in 6 years, I broke one of those white the steering bells right there, the the bell cranks in the center. I broke one of those, and I only broke one of those right after I put an aluminum. Right after I put this aluminum piece on the servo here, and then I broke one of those white bell cranks. Otherwise, I never broke one of those ever. But the minute I put that on to hit somebody, then I broke that. So when you reinforce stuff and then you break stuff, but I don't know. They say you have to. You have to put that on if you want to blah, 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 blah. I put on 1,000,000 shocks already. I can't tell you how many shocks. I didn't break them. You just have different shocks. Probably the most thing I put on the car was tires. I put on tires like you cannot believe. I probably have 50 sets of tires. I'm not even kidding you. And I put on, let's see, I put on shocks. I only have different shocks. Put on a lot of tires. I put on only a couple front suspension parts. And I mean, we might be talking a handful in 6 years. I probably put on a handful of drive shafts in 6 years. I probably put on a handful of rear spindles in 6 years. And I went through, I believe, 3 bodies. So 3 bodies in 6 years. Transmission, still the original transmission. And there's guys that say, you need to take this apart every week and blah, 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 blah. Guess what? I've taken mine apart probably twice in 6 years. But then they might say, well, that's why you're not winning. Maybe. I don't know. But I see these guys taking them apart after every race, cracking me up. You're out of your mind. Dude, you finish the same way whether you did or not. All right. Yeah, not many. If I broke a lot of parts, I wouldn't be racing it. But the reason why I'm a big Traxxas fan is because of this car right here, the two-wheel drive Traxxas Slash. I've been a huge supporter of Traxxas because I bought this car, and here it is. 6 years later, I'm still racing this car. And I have several more of these cars. This is probably my third or fourth Slash that I have right now in my fleet. And I don't plan on getting rid of any of them. Because I'll use this one for Mud Boss, use one for Super Stock, I'll use this one for Mud Boss Dirt. I'll just have a different car for each setup. And this is what keeps me in the hobby right here. The other stuff that I showed you tonight is fun. I'll get it out. I'm not a big basher because I'm not a parts replacer. I can't stand having to go and replace parts every week, so I'm not a basher at all. That's why I don't do a lot of bashing videos. Just ain't my thing. Plus, I know you guys love to see other people break their stuff, right? I mean, how was it when we were kids? Hey, John, I bet you can't hit that jump right there and go 50 feet in the air. If you egg him on enough, he's going to do it. There goes that car. Boom, breaks, and guess what? You're standing there laughing, and he's going, huh, I guess that wasn't that cool, was it? And then there he was with his broken car, right? Well, I was usually that guy. My friends talked me into breaking my stuff, and then there I was going, well, okay, well, all right, that was fun, but guess what? It wasn't. So, no, I'm not a basher anymore. Like crawling a little bit, like flying a little bit too, but these trucks right here, this is what keeps me in the hobby, and that's why I'm still in it today. And you know what? When it gets to me a little bit, I just step away for a little bit and come right back in. But I don't plan on getting rid of this car because this is what got me in it. It's the original Ovalrc car right here. First video, you'll see this car. Had an all-white body with a little bit of yellow and black on it. Pretty cool. All right, how many? Okay, 4x4, most likely S1 compounds. I don't know. I don't think so. They're specs, but I don't think they're S1s. And I had them on my super stock right now that I race on down at Pheasantland. Okay, I figured New Year's Eve night would be the night that most people would be out drinking. Yes, me too. I would agree there. New Year's Eve, you see people out drinking. Night before Thanksgiving, I don't know. When I lived down in Florida, I'd go out to Fort Lauderdale. We went down the Riverwalk, and it wasn't that crowded on Thanksgiving Eve. It's like everybody makes a big deal of it, but there wasn't a lot of people out drinking. But you go out Friday night and Saturday night on Thanksgiving weekend, yes, it's jam packed, no doubt. But the night before Thanksgiving, I don't know. I think that's just an in the house drinking thing. And I'm not a drinker, so it's really not my thing. But happy Thanksgiving, everybody. What time is it? We got 9:52. We've been on for just about 2 hours here. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. I hope you liked all the deals. We're not done yet. Let's go back. I'm gonna go quickly through everything one more time here, in case you just joined in. Let's see. Yeah, the first deal was on Black Friday deals, up to $150 off. Traxxas. That's today. Let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then online shopping starts Sunday and Monday. Keep that in mind. If you don't have a Traxxas dealership near you, Traxxas is selling these vehicles at the deal online Sunday and Monday. It's like, I don't know what, Cyber Monday they call it, but that includes Sunday too. The first deal was the XRT plus the $29.97 Dual 4S completer pack, which would include 2 batteries, charger, $150 off. That deal runs from now till 11/27. Could be available. This deal could be available at your local hobby shop. You have to check them out. I'm not sure if everybody participates or not, but the deal will be available through Traxxas, like I said, on Sunday and Monday. Okay, deal number 2. There's only a couple deals they have going here. These are all combo deals, by the way, is the Sledge, one of my favorite trucks, guys, plus the $29.90 Dual 3S completer package, $100 off that deal right there. That is also going on from tonight till Monday. That deal will be available at your local hobby shop, hopefully, and also on Sunday and Monday on Traxxas.com. That's the Sledge. I really like that truck. Next is the Max. There's guys out there that love the X Max and they love the Max. They say they can't do without either one. Max is on sale. You can get $100 off the Max if you buy the Max and the $29.96 X4S completer pack. That will be truck, battery, and charger. You'll get $100 off. That starts tonight and runs till Monday also. Deal number 4. Let's see. Deal number 4 was the Ford F-150 Raptor R. I believe that's a licensed product. And if you get the $29.70 3S completer pack, you'll get $75 off that starting tonight through Monday. The deals are available inside your hobby shop, hopefully, through Saturday, and then it continues on Sunday and Monday online. Some great products that we've seen here tonight. And then last, deal number 5 of the combo deal for Black Friday deals. Again, unprecedented sale that they have going on here tonight till Monday. Traxxas, so how we ended up here, Traxxas said that they didn't really participate in the Black Friday deals. That's why it's kind of like a special thing. Black Friday deals, $150 off. This is on the BL-2S 4x4 models, plus the $29.92 2S completer pack. $50 off of those brand new vehicles with those new motors in. It'd be on the 4-wheel drive models only. The 4-wheel drive Slash, 4-wheel drive Rustler, 4-wheel drive Stampede, and you will need to purchase a battery and a charger, and you will get $50 off. That's a great deal. So that's all the deals that they have that Traxxas sent me. I'm going to go back over here to the chat. Actually, let me turn that back off first here. And I don't know. Got one more. There we go. Okay, let me get back over there, guys. Okay, that guy that was having the issue with the speed control was talking about maybe putting Traxxas fan on top of the speed control and seeing if that would help. Is Traxxas having a Black Friday sale? Yes, they are. That's what we've been talking about all night tonight. Traxxas having the Black Friday sale starts last night tonight and runs till Sunday. You can get the deals inside your hobby shop if they're participating, or you can get it online Sunday and Monday for the Cyber Monday deals. But if you watch the whole video, you'll see what's on sale. Get all the details though. Check it out online because I may not have all the details, but check that out online and you'll be able to find out what's going on. I don't think there's any deals going on with the two-wheel drive Slash, but who knows? Always go to your dealer. I know Traxxas stands behind their dealerships 100%. I don't have a code to give you guys. You know, they give us stuff to show you, but half the stuff I bought, half the stuff they gave me, I'm a Traxxas fan. It's what I race with for the last 6 years, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. It's what I use. They asked me to spread the word, and I do because they've been kind to me. But they do support their hobby shop 100%. I asked, for affiliate links, stuff like that. That'll help us creators out, and they won't have it right now. So they only have they say, hey, send them to your local hobby shop, which is good, and I'm all about that. So guys, go to your local hobby shop to buy all this stuff here. If you don't have a local hobby shop, Sunday and Monday you can buy online. I hope that answers all your questions. So guys, we're right here at 9:59, 8, 9, 10. So we've been on for about 2 hours. Yeah, about 2 hours. So that's quite a bit. Another minute here or so. If you have any more questions, guys have any more questions that I can answer for you, I want to thank you for spending your time with me tonight. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I can't wait to see my family tomorrow and spend a little time with them. I miss my northern family up there. Sorry I couldn't be with everybody this weekend. I got a lot of video work to catch up on. If you're wondering if you sent me products and you haven't seen your video yet, I have a lot of products trying to get caught up. I'll do my best to make sure that, I'll do my best to make sure that everybody gets their products shown before next couple days here. So I got drag racing on tap. I have, what else do I have? I have a lot of unboxings going on of different trucks. I have an unboxing going on of the Traxxas Slash coming up. I have the unboxing of the 4x4 Slash already almost done. Need to finish up a few things there. But we'll be wrapping up a few things, catching up a lot of work here in the studio. Maybe going back live one more time before Christmas, maybe twice. Who's not really sure. If you're looking to catch a really good event, check out the When You're In event at Pheasantland RC Speedway. I am promoting the When You're In. Basically, you need a Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive with the new system in it, and I am going to be supplying the tires. The tires will sit on a table. You will need to mount up the tires. You'll race your heat, come back, take the tires off, go back to your pit area. So everybody's going to be on the same set of tires, basically. We're going to have stock Kumos. So if you're going to Pheasantland, you can get yourself a set of brand new stock Kumos, regular, no S1s. Start testing with them and see if you can make it into the When You're In event coming up. I think that's January 20th. We got Motorama coming up. I will be out there. We got the Cabin Fever event. You will see me there. Got a lot of big things coming up on the channel, and hope to see you at all of them. And just want to give thanks to everybody. Thank you for watching my channel, taking the time out of your busy day and night to spend some time with me here on the internet. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Stay safe. No drinking and driving tonight. Please find your way home safely. The only thing I'd be concerned with is the top bearing on the top shaft. I would take definitely a look at that. I can attest out of the bag stock tires work fine. Oh, Pete Ludwig says, I can attest out of the bag stock tires work fine. Awesome. Yeah, I think we have Kyle out there too. Pete, yeah, I think you seen. I think you had tires right out of the bag on your car, and I was looking at your finish. You did pretty well this week. Maybe not as well as you'd like to done, but you did pretty good. Pete Ludwig from J-Body RC. Check him out, jbodyrc.com. That is the body that I run on my Mud Boss, and J-Body is legal at a lot of places, guys. Now, Johnny Springs and Dave Rowe did start this company, J-Body, but John did sell the company to Pete Ludwig, so it's now J-Body RC by Ludwig. And Pete is very, very particular, as much as John was. So if you guys are looking to get a great quality body, you'll get the same product. You can go to jbodyrc.com right now and order your body, whether it be a Mud Boss, late model, whatever. It's the same body that, I'll tell you who's running the J Body, and that is Justin Haley. Me and Johnny Springs put together a body for one of the NASCAR drivers, Justin Haley, and we done it all up. Looks very close to like this, except for his number's 99. I wanted kind of like the same graphics, so me and Justin Haley, NASCAR driver, have the same looking body on our Mud Boss cars. Justin does race Mud Boss, pretty cool, and me and John sponsored him a body. That was something that was really neat that I got to do. Plus, I got to talk back and forth with Justin for a little bit. Hopefully, I'll see you, Justin, if you're watching this. Hopefully, I'll see you this year up at Pocono, and maybe we'll get a chance to talk this year. Didn't get a chance to meet up with you, but that's pretty cool. Who else can say that they sponsored a NASCAR guy, right? Pretty neat. Yeah, you do need to come down to Pheasantland. I think you enjoy it. It's a high bite track, extremely high bite. So, but with the rules they have now, with the BL2 class, you have to run stock tires. Now, some are shaved, some are not. It's extremely high bite, so you got to lower that car way down. You got to get it from flipping over. But once you do that, I mean, it's all set up and driver down there right now. The BL2 class hopefully eliminated any, there's no break-in or stuff like that we know of as of right now. Hopefully it'll stay nice and even. I looked at the times, and they're running very close times, so anybody has a chance now. You don't need special tires. You don't need anything else. This car here, I could probably have this ready in a couple hours and be down at Pheasantland in no time. You could use these tires right here if you want. So come on down, check out the racing at Pheasantland. Bring your car down. You'll have a good time. Especially if you have the BL-2S motor in there. If you have a 12T, you could run novice. They call it novice, but it's really not novice. It's just a slightly slower group of guys that are now running novice, and then you have the BLT group, which was the old 12T sportsman guys that just need people to race with, basically. But come down and have a lot of fun. Okay, that's going to be it for me, guys. It's 10:06. I want to thank you for joining in tonight and taking the time to spend here with me. Happy Thanksgiving. Don't drink too much. Don't do any driving after you're done drinking. Have a safe weekend, and I will see you next week at the racetrack. I'm Mark with the Ovalrc, and I hope you enjoyed everything that you've seen tonight. Black Friday, up to $150 off. Check it out, Traxxas.com. I want to thank Traxxas for all the vehicles they supplied me with. Like I said, some I bought, some they supplied, but you know what? I'm a great supporter of Traxxas. Awesome product. One of the best out there. So if you're looking for a nice product to get somebody for Christmas, here you go. You've seen a lot tonight, guys. I want to thank you again. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll be back on. You'll probably see a video come out next. Keep watching. You'll see a long form video come out. I'm going to try, before I sign off, if you're still hanging in there, I'm going to try to put out like about 20 videos Thanksgiving Day. So that means I'm going to be working pretty much all night tonight to make that happen. But hopefully give you guys a lot of video to watch over the weekend. Have a great holiday. We'll see you next time.